Cheers, legends. Sammy from Short and Stout Beer Reviews. We have a hoppy lager. A nice, refreshing, crisp West Coast Pilsner. It's a good night for it. I've just knocked off Arvo shift. It's nearly 11:30 at night. It's quite warm. I thought this one's going to hit the spot. I'm only going to have maybe one or two beers tonight because heading off to a mate's place about an hour down the road tomorrow. We're going to get on it. Big day sesh, so should be good. I've got my yes. Oh, anyway, I probably should name the beer. So it's by Fox Friday, and they're out of Hobart, Tasmania. So down in the south. This is called Dragonfly Watch, and yeah, West Coast Pilsner at 5.5%, so nice crushable boy. The one thing I love about Fox Friday is they name the ingredients on the side of the can. So it says malt, pale, and pilsner, hops, cryo crush. Crush is the new big thing at the moment. Freestyle Nelson Sauvin. So Freestyle is like the actual hop farm in New Zealand. Pretty decent down there. Raquel and US Cascade. They've classified Cascade as US because now there's like a New Zealand variant. I think there might even be a UK one as well. And then it says yeast 3470. Born in Tasmania, enjoyed everywhere. I love their cans. They stand out when you see them in the shops, just like normally bright colour with like the reflective Fox Friday writing. But yeah, let's get into it. I've got the proper glassware, one of my favourite glasses, with the dude on the front looking very excited, and then you got the back of him. So yeah, that's an actual Fox Friday glass. And cheers to the chat. We've got Susie. Good to see you. It's good hanging out last night, mate. And Craig. Sorry I missed your live, buddy. I was sleeping when you were on. Yeah, hope you are doing well. It's the start of my weekend, so I'm pretty keen. I might have some time off coming up with work, with what's going on and stuff. So I could be around a fair bit. So let's see what's going on with this beer. But yeah, looking forward to this sesh with the mate tomorrow. We're just going to watch some like football, and it's meant to be really hot, so just chilling out in his back patio. And I think he said something about chicken wings, and yeah, just drinking a heap of different beers. We're hoping his internet in his back area is sorted because he's been having a bit of trouble with it, and then we'll be able to do some reviews. So yeah, it looks like it's sort of like a golden medium straw colour. Quite clean and clear. You can practically see through it. Carbonation's pretty active. It's smashing the old Cascade. I would say it's only like a half finger head. Yeah, you would probably say medium body. Let's get a whiff. Very piney, which is good. So yeah, you generally get like good pine from Cascade. I'm getting like a touch of sort of passion fruit and pineapple. It's like a bit of tropical vibe there. Yeah, some white grape, like it's quite floral. Maybe some lemon. Smells good. It's got like a sort of like a sweet berry thing going on as well. I dare say that's from Crush. It's got the feel like it's going to be like dry and bitter, but there's going to be a touch of sweetness as well. Like it might be a good balance. Fox Friday, like they're unreal at anything West Coast. So I'm pretty keen for it. I think it's going to be a good crusher. Anyway, cheers, guys. Spritzy, dry. It's almost got like sort of champagne vibes with how sort of spritzy and dry it is. We're going back to brewed IPA days. Not quite that bad, but it's definitely got some passion fruit going on. There's a little bit of like tart passion fruit. White grape. Yeah, you're getting like mixed berries. Well, I had a crush beer. I think it was on the stream last night, and I got like this huge berry thing, like when you have like a fruit salad and it's got like blueberries in it. That's what I feel like crush is all about. Like, yeah, your mixed berries. What was the other hop? Racow. So I'm feeling there might be a little touch of stone fruit coming through. Maybe some peach. I do get peach sometimes with Nelson, but yeah, I feel like it'll be mainly from the Racow. Good beer, quite enjoyable. What's everyone up to? Any exciting news? Anyone drinking any fluids or smoking? Yeah, when I woke up, Craig, I'd seen that you'd been live. It must have been like a couple of hours after I finished up the stream and went to bed. Yeah, I just sort of heard tunes playing and then seen you on the screen. And I don't know what Adam was doing, as in Mersey Beers, but he was trying to call me at some ridiculous time in the morning. I know because I did the stream last night, I stayed up for quite a while. I'd only just got to bed, and I reckon within an hour he was like ringing me. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? Who's ringing me at this time? So yeah, he might have. Maybe he was somewhere where there was beers, and he was going to ask me if I'd be interested in them or something like that, or he might have just been up for a drink and maybe he's drunk. Not sure. I'll have to find out. But yeah, with the time he was ringing, it was sort of weird. It was almost like he was drunk and forgot about the time difference because it was about 6:30 in the morning. Yeah, I've found with the notifications, they've been a bit off lately, but people are saying that they're getting them on time now. So I don't know what's going on there. But yeah, I was considering maybe doing another review after this one. If I do, it'll be like a bigger beer, like maybe an IPA. But yeah, I just wanted to. This one's been sitting in the fridge for a few weeks, and I thought it's going to be decent. Nice hoppy Pilsner. I had Subway for dinner tonight. Normally, Subway hits pretty good, but it's expensive for what it is. But tonight, I got like the steak melt. The steak tasted real rubbery, and I'm just like, oh, I better not be sick tomorrow from this. You know how you just sometimes you'll eat meat and you just know that it's like slightly sketchy. Yeah, this has definitely got a touch of like peach to it. There's a bit of zest, but yeah, it's quite bitter. It's I would say moderate bitterness, a touch of dankness. It's definitely like piney and earthy. Like there's even sort of like a resinous quality to it as well. This is the sort of Pilsner I could smash like all day. If only they were cheaper. Speaking of prices, the alcohol's just gone up again on Australia in Australia. Alcohol tax. It's like it's already fucking one of the worst in the world, and now it's gone up even more. So I think the average price for a case of Great Northern, so a 24 pack of Great Northern, which is just a very standard like Bud Light type beer, a 24 pack of them not long ago was about $55. Now it's up over 60. It's just so frustrating. Americans would buy the same thing for about fucking $20. Cheers, Jagman. Good hanging out with you last night. Jimmy. Good to see you, bud. Hope all's well, boys. Won't be long, Jimmy, and you'll be hanging out with old mate Harry. That's going to be cool. I was hanging out with him not long ago, and I remembered him saying how used to hanging out together. Should be a good time. Yeah, this beer is awesome. Really impressed with Fox Friday. As I said, when it comes to West Coast in our country, Mountain Culture come out with a bang with like their hazies and their West Coast. And I thought, oh, not many breweries do West Coast as good as Mountain Culture do. But I actually think these guys are even better. I reckon the last 2 years they've sort of taken the pedestal when it comes to West Coast. And yeah, they're based in Tasmania, but they also have a brew pub in Melbourne and a similar thing over in Perth as well. So plus they own my favourite bottle shop now in Melbourne, so it's pretty cool. The good thing is they've taken over my favourite bar, bottle shop. It's bar slash bottle shop in Melbourne, but you wouldn't know that they own it. They've just kept it as is. You do see maybe a few more of their beers in the fridge, but there's no way you'd think it's like a venue owned by Fox Friday because it's still got every other beer, and you look on tap and there's only one or two beers of theirs. Yeah, it's like a real extensive sort of tap list. They always have heaps of good shit on. Everyone's saying hello to each other. It's good. Should I do another beer review after this one? I can't remember what beer I was going to do. Some sort of IPA. I am sort of in the mood to get loose, but yeah, because I have to get up at a reasonable time and get the train to the sort of next city over, I'm like, nah, I've got to take it easy. But yeah, it's still relatively early considering, like, I only got home sort of, less than an hour ago. Always like to sit up for a few hours at least. Old mate's got the 5 o'clock shadow going on. I think he should get a bit of length in that bad boy. Get a nice full beard going. Yeah. I'm going to give this one, I'm going to say a 4.3 out of 5, which is a very nice score for a 5.5% Pilsner. So yeah, West Coast Pilsner, Dragonfly Watch by Fox Friday out of Hobart, Tasmania. Yeah, very good beer. As I said, Cryo Crush, Freestyle Nelson Sauvin, Raquel, and US Cascade. Like it had a bit of everything to it. Quite nice. But yeah, I may be back with another bigger beer perhaps. We'll see what happens. But yeah, if I come back, it'll be probably in the next 10, 15 minutes. So cheers, peeps. Thanks for chiming in. See you shortly.